What's up, guys? Python here, back with another video, and today we're going to preview the Rangers versus the San Jose Sharks Game 5 of the regular season here, and we got a couple things to talk about with this. I apologize for not getting a preview up for the game versus the Ducks. I honestly don't have a reason. I honestly just forgot to completely even upload it, and that's just what happened. There's not really anything else that happened with it, so I do apologize for that. But from here on out, I will make sure to get the preview out every single day. Before we jump into the preview, though, of this game, be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans, and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload next. But let's talk about this. And David Quinn making his return to MSG for the first time since being canned by the New York Rangers. So that's going to be a little bit of an interesting storyline. And because of that storyline, I feel like this guy that's on my jersey right here, Kaapo Kakko, I feel like he is going to be due for a goal tonight, at least one. I'm feeling a big game from him, feeling a big game from Laffy as well. I'm feeling a big game from these younger players that got benched by David Quinn, just to shove it in his face. That would make my night. That would make me smile ear to ear, especially in the reaction video. Oh, you'd see me going wild. But that is one thing that I think will happen. That's just more of a prediction than what the actual keys to the game are and what the Rangers need to do. But in terms of what they need to do, they need to play a better defensive game. That's number one, because we've seen the past few nights they have kind of been lazy and sloppy defensively. We saw it against Anaheim. We saw it against Minnesota. We saw it against Winnipeg. We've seen it the past few games, the past three, that they have not been good enough defensively. And Adam Fox acknowledged this as well. Gallant's been making it clear. And how long until he bag skates these guys if they don't get it going soon? So hopefully the defense will wake it up. If they don't want to bag skate, you might want to start playing some better defensive hockey, because of the fact that, again, it's really important. It's an important aspect of the game, and it's fun watching the Rangers score 6 or 7 goals. It's fun seeing them score that much, and it's fun seeing the offense explode the way it is. But at the same time, you need to clean things up defensively if you want a chance to win night in and night out, especially when you face a real team. You need to tighten up defensively. It is as simple as that. You can't take shifts off. You can't play sloppy. The forward group too needs to chip in defensively as well. There are times where the forward group also gets kind of lazy on the back check, gets lazy in the defensive zone, makes lousy turnovers, whatever it may be. They need to clean that aspect of the game up, because it is becoming a bit of a problem. I'm not overall too concerned because of the fact that's 5 games in, but if they don't pick it up soon, I'm going to start to get a bit worried. But another aspect I'd like them to see outside of the defensive game, I want to see a little bit of a sharper game from Igor Shesterkin. He had a little bit of a rough go against the Anaheim Ducks. Obviously, we give him the pass because of the fact that we saw what he did last season. We know what he's capable of. He is one of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in the National Hockey League. We know what he's capable of. So I'm not overall too concerned there, but I would like to see a bit of a sharper game, assuming he does get the start, because there is a chance Halak does start this game, but I'd imagine they're going to go with Igor, just because of how I've mapped this out in my head, where you have Igor then to go tonight. You have Halak go the next game, so then you can maybe play Igor in the back-to-back versus the Avalanche and the Islanders. But if you don't want to do that early, then maybe you go Halak tonight, you go Igor the next game. I've kind of been trying to galaxy brain this one in my head. I can't figure out what the plan is. I really can't. But I'd imagine Igor's going to start if I had to take a guess there. Would like a bit of a sharper game. That's all that I'm really saying. And in terms of the final thing that I really, really want the Rangers to be better in, is just overall 5-on-5 play. We saw the power play explode offensively last game. I want to see the offense explode 5v5. I'd like to see a bit more of that. They scored 3 even strength goals last game. Would like to see a bit more of that production continue. 3 is not that bad at all. Don't get me wrong. If your defense is good, you're in a prime spot to win the hockey game with 3 even strength goals. But I'd like to see them, I'd like to see a bit more. I'd like to see a bit more sharper offensive skills there at the 5v5 aspect of the game there. That's just me personally. It's not like they were awful last game. I would just like to see a bit more of it. I'd like to see that line of Trocheck, Panarin, and Laffy actually get some work in at 5v5. I'd like to see Kakko and Kreider, Zibanejad, all of them working together instead of it being just a power play. That's just me kind of as a preference wanting to see these lines work together. And then Filip Chytil working as well. But we will also talk about a couple other updates. Speaking of Filip Chytil, his winger, future winger most likely, and Vitaly Kravtsov, is looking like he has been skating in a non-contact jersey. I think he finally got out of one recently, but his timeline to return, still unsure of that. I'd imagine not tonight, but the Columbus game he ends up playing, if I had to take a guess of when he returns. Carpenter too. What a warrior, man. And I'm glad that he is okay. Glad that he is skating right away again, and that he is, again, back on the ice as quickly, because it was a freak injury, a scary injury. And this is something that could have been way worse than it actually was. If you didn't know, he got cut by a skate on the side of his face, and it got his ear as well. That could have been close to that could have been I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to say it could have been worse. I'm just glad that he is okay. And in terms of him returning to the lineup, I'm not too sure. Maybe the Rangers kind of like this lineup right now without Carpenter, so who knows if he even does make a return. It's going to be hard to imagine him finding a spot when Kravtsov does come back, because of the fact that you're probably going to put Kravtsov with Blais and Chytil, and then you move Vesey down the fourth line with Gaudreau and Reeves, if I had to take a guess at what they want to do, unless Vesey's not impressing the coaching staff like he's not been impressing the fans as much, and they end up making him a healthy scratch. There's always that option, but hard to see. But again, glad that both of them are back on the ice and looking like they are going to return very soon, because that is definitely important here. And also nice to see Sammy Blais be a regular again in the lineup. Did want to add that. But let's talk about the last thing that I wanted to talk about, because as you can see, I'm wearing the reverse retro jersey from the 2021 season. So let's talk about this year's reverse retro, which is up here in the corner. That was revealed today, earlier today, that is. And overall, my thoughts on the reverse retro, I love it. I love it a lot more. I do like the orange NHL logo that they put on instead of the usual silver that you can see. They did it for all reverse retros, I know, but I just like that as a touch to the reverse retro series. And in terms of other things that I like about this jersey, I can't tell if that's black or navy blue, by the way, between the white lines. You guys, or the white striping, I should say, not the lines. But you guys tell me, am I crazy, or does it look more like it's navy blue than a black coloring, which it would also make sense for it to be navy blue? Let me know if I'm crazy there. I think that they should have went the lighter blue there still, but that's just me personally. But I'm glad that also the concept art that we kind of saw, not kind of, that we did see later on yesterday, after all the reverse retros were leaking and we had that little video clip that was revealed. I'm glad that the concept art had it being a light blue jersey, and that it was navy blue down here with the red and the silver kind of like this here. I am so glad that didn't come to fruition. I was hoping that it would be red down here and they would actually make it look like the normal Liberty jersey, which I probably should have grabbed for this video. But the thing that I didn't like about this jersey right here is this striping down here. And I know that they had to change it because of the whole reverse factor of the reverse retro, which I still think is ridiculous. Why can't it just be a retro series and we actually get these classic jerseys in their original form? I feel like that would be a better way of doing things, but whatever. But yeah, I didn't like down here that it was empty. I didn't like that it was just the striping here, blank down here, and all throughout just navy blue. I liked it more the original way, where, you know, it was navy blue up here, you had the red striping down here, and it looked like how it does in this picture up here, the striping down below, where it's the red sleeves, half blue, half red. That is the way that the Liberty jersey should be, and I am all for this Liberty jersey 1000%. It looks beautiful. I'm definitely going to grab it, not at the price that the MSG store is charging for it, but I am definitely going to be grabbing this jersey. It looks absolutely beautiful, and they corrected the mistake that they made with the original jersey. I am very happy with this one. Let me know your thoughts on this jersey down below in the comment section, because to me personally, I like it a lot more than this one. And in terms of the player that I'm probably going to get on it, I'm thinking Mika. That I'm going to get on this jersey, but let me know if you guys think I should get a different player. Let me know your thoughts on the reverse retro in the comment section. Let me know overall your thoughts for the game, what the Rangers need to do to win. If you think that I missed anything, whatever it may be, let me know in the comment section. Would love to hear from you guys. And yeah, outside of that, I think that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially for Ranger fans. Turn on your notifications so you know when I upload next. And I will see you in the next one. David Quinn returns to the building. Let's go, Rangers.